Yeah, it's CC, CEO. Wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family, not just for yourself. I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a gold builder that can teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black on firm, but we ain't all black.
Yo, 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 happy Friday, people. Make sure I'm on. Make sure my mic sounds nice because I'm actually not even on the screen right now. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Yes. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. We are in the building. You know, every time I come on here, like when we're doing the intro, I always try on my Facebook page for some reason, it doesn't come right on. And so I got to go on my Facebook page and then make my page public and all this stuff. So that's what I be doing. I be somewhat distracted sometimes when I come live, but I'm back. I just went ahead to my Facebook page. And I made this live public. It's kind of weird. I don't know what the heck is going on with these settings, but what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. And I'm so glad that you're joining me. I'm so glad that you always be here rocking with me. I mean, look at within the first 2 seconds, we got over 100 people that's already on here. So thank you for always showing your girl love every single morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. I got people from the West Coast that be on here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Faithful. Where y'all at? I see Sophia in Stockton. So, you know, you listen, if you're new to my show, I always love to shout people out every single morning because I know that you could be anywhere rocking with anybody, but you decide to be here with me. And I appreciate you. I really, really do. So I just want to shout you out. Hey, Precious Jewels, what's happening? Where are you guys watching from? Because I know we have people that watch from all over the world. We have people that watch from Australia sometimes, and Africa, and Mozambique, and Europe. Okay, what's up, Tanisha in Cali? What's up? Good to see you. And it's 8 o'clock over there. What's up, Anita? What's up? You in the DMV? I'm in the DMV too. That's what's up. So the second thing I want to tell you guys is that I always love to shout business owners out. So if you have a business, if you have a product or a service, please put it in the comments because I want to make sure that we recognize you and that we acknowledge you so that in the event that you have a business that you want to share. Hey, what's up, Raphael in Dallas? We want to make sure that we're able to connect you. Also, my girl Tiara, my partner in crime, she's not going to be on here today, but she's doing a Black business directory because we want to be able to do business with each other. So for those folks, if you want to put your business in the business directory, please. I don't have it on here. I don't know, Tiara, if you back there, but info@realvirtual. I'm gonna create an info@realvirtual. Look, it's quiet.net. Okay. All right. Send an email. Send your business to Tiara so she can add you to our Black business directory. Okay. So if you have a product, if you have a business, if you have a service, we want to make sure that we are networking and that we're getting your information out because we want to help you grow your business. And the only way that we are going to be able to survive in this economy, in this world, in America, is if we work together. We got to take on the mantra that these other communities do when they say that they do business with their community. I want you to do business with your community as well. Okay. That's the other thing. Also, every time I come live, I want you to get notified when I come live. Also, and I have a gift for you. So text Constance to 87948. Text Constance to 87948. That way you can be notified when I come live, but also I have a gift to give you once you text Constance to 87948. And then everything that I have, like my whole Constance Carter ecosystem, you get access and first information when you text the word Constance to 87948. All right. So let's get into it. I really want to talk about this word woke, y'all. Tiara says, Tiara wanted me to let you know that she missed y'all and she will be back on Monday. That's what she said. That's what she put in the comments. She said, tell him I miss him and I'm going to be back on Monday. So give Tiara a shout out. Let her know that you miss her. Let her know that you love our conversation and our dialogue as well. But I wanted to talk about this word woke because it's been getting on my mother nerves. I promise you. First, hold on. Please subscribe to Fly Nubian Queen. Subscribe to I Am Constance Carter. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm irritated right now. I'm so irritated with the president and these right-wing lunatics. I am so sick of these motherfuckers using this word and bastardizing it. Let me show you guys. Where is the video? Let me show you this video that I want to show you about this stupid ass.
Woke is bullshit. I don't know if you've been watching, but we got rid of woke over the last 2 weeks. Woke is gonzo.
So we took over the Kennedy Center. We didn't like what they were showing and various other things. We're going to make sure that it's good and it's not going to be woke. There's no more woke in this country. This woke has cost us a fortune and cost us our reputation.
I don't like the term woke because I hear woke. You know, it's like just a term that use half the people can't even define it. They don't know what it is. A lot of things going on with our military, with the woke and all this nonsense. They're not learning to fight and protect us from some very bad people. They want to go woke. Woke means, it means you're a loser. Everything woke. Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit.
Y'all, that right there, when I tell you that pisses me off the highest festivity. I promise you, because that's not what these right-wing lunatics have done is they have taken our word and they've bastardized it and they've weaponized it. And every time I see it, I get so freaking pissed and I want to curse right now, but I'm trying to be respectful because it's 11 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, but I really want to cuss because that's how mad this makes me. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to show y'all too that I don't get to show. I forgot. I totally forgot. But when you look at the term woke, right? Woke is an African American vernacular term. That's one of our words. And so they have basically taken this word and they've used it against us and they used it to mean so many other things. And then when I see Black people also adopting the same terms, which is not what woke has ever been, it pisses me off. Let me just tell you, let me just give you the history and the origins, because you know I'm a history buff and you know I love history. But let me just tell you, woke has been around for a very, very, very long time. It didn't just arrive with these motherfucking Republicans. Woke was first used back in 1938. We was using woke way before all of us was born. Back in 1938, there was a blues legend, Lead Belly. He used the term "stay woke." In this song, he was talking about the 9 Black boys that were falsely accused of rape in Alabama, and he was telling Black folks to stay woke. We've been using this word woke. It had nothing to do with this agenda that they're talking about. It has nothing to do with the LGBT community and military and all this shit that these right-wing racists are trying to use. But they've taken our word, they've watered it down, and now they're using it against us. And so woke is also really, they're saying woke is really Black too, because they know woke is Black. They know it, but they try to lump everything else in it to water it down. But woke really means stay awake. Okay. And then it came back up when Trayvon Martin was killed. People started using the term woke. We got to stay woke. So it was a hashtag that was used during the Trayvon Martin trial, the Trayvon Martin case. People started saying stay woke. Then when Black Lives Matter, this is when the white people got bad. When the Black Lives Matter movement came, everybody started using stay woke. Then, then it became, kind of mainstream social justice, LGBT, all that stuff. But it was hijacked. It was hijacked by and weaponized, especially by the right-wing media, as a pejorative term to mock or discredit activism and progressive causes. So woke started as a symbol of awareness, but it actually turned into a twisted political insult, meaning overly political or overly correct or extreme. So they've taken our word and they've made it into something negative. But I want y'all to start saying stay woke. I want you guys, I want everyone, I want Black people. This is a movement. I want us to start this woke movement back up. And I want us to reclaim something that was ours, that was started long before most of us were even born. And I wanted to take it, I want us to own it, and I want us to empower ourselves with it. And when these right-wing lunatics start saying woke, we woke. Yep, you're absolutely right. We're woke. I want us to do that. Because what happens is in our community, everything that we do is cool. They take our culture. They take everything from us. They know. And then, then this motherfucker said wait. Did I put the one when the Kennedy Center when he said he's taking woke back and he's gonna make the Kennedy Center hot like he made the presidency hot. This motherfucker is just, and he really believes this shit. This man really believes he's hot. But I guess he's had enough lame ass people tell him that he's hot that he really believes this. He really believes that what he's doing is like on the mark, and it's crazy. So I want you guys to take this word back. So everybody in the comments, I want you to say, I'm woke. I want you to say, stay woke. Walk with me. I want you to say, stay woke, because we need to bring this back. We need to take ownership. The way that we've taken ownership of the word nigga, and we've used that that negative word, and I'm guilty too, right? I use it sometimes too. But the way that we've adopted that and we've held that and we use it in terms of endearment and love for our brother, could be good or bad. The same way that we use that derogatory word and we turned it to mean something that's supposedly positive. We need to take this word and we need to turn it into something that's we need to bring it back to something that's positive, that was positive to us. So yeah, I love that. Be one, faux show, and also stay woke. I'm gonna come right back, and I want to talk to you about ways that we can empower ourselves by staying woke. Give me a second, I'll be right back. It's Constance Carter, your wealth activist, and it is time to get in the gym. The Grow Your Money Club. The Grow Your Money Club is a 12-month comprehensive training where I teach you how to build a sustainable business and go from being an employee to an investor. Go to growyourmoney.club to sign up today. All right. So y'all, we going to, okay, let me first, before I go into us taking our word back, I do want to say that the Grow Your Money Club, what this is about. So the reason why I come live here every day is because I want to bring awareness. I want to bring I want to help you to increase your financial IQ. I want to help you to increase your awareness around how to build wealth. What's happening these next 4 years. Yesterday, I said something that I thought was pretty brilliant. And it was just on the spot. I was bars, but I said in the next 4 years, we need to be minding our business and minding our business. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Put that in the comments. We need to be minding our business, M-I-N-I-G, minding our business and minding our business. What I mean by minding our business and minding our business, I mean that we need to be minding our business, which is we need to be working on our business. We need to be building our business. We need to be working together. We need to be practicing collective economics, okay? And then we need to be minding our own Black business, right? We need to be minding our Black business and minding our Black business, meaning we're not going to be worried about all the stuff that's going on in the political arena, what's going on in the White House, what's going on. Let them white people fight like Crips and Bloods. Let them folks in politics, let them do what they need to do. And let's really get information and let's start minding our business. Let's start sourcing our business for gold. Let's start building our business. And then let's start minding our business. Let's not worry about all that other bullshit out there that's there to distract us. Let's mind our business and let's mind our business, okay? Or let's mind our business and let's mind our business. That's what we need to be doing the next 4 years, okay? But one more time, I just want to, before I get into, before I need to, oh Lord, Tiara's in backstage. She's bothering me right now. But before I go into how can we reclaim our word, I want to show you that video one more time about Trump and being woke.
Woke is bullshit. I don't know if you've been watching, but we got rid of woke over the last 2 weeks. Woke is gonzo.
So we took over the Kennedy Center. We didn't like what they were showing and various other things. We're going to make sure that it's good and it's not going to be woke. There's no more woke in this country. This woke has cost us a fortune and cost us our reputation.
I don't like the term woke because I hear woke. It's like just a term that half the people can't even define it. They don't know what it is. A lot of things going on with our military, with the woke and all this nonsense. They're not learning to fight and protect us from some very bad people. They want to go woke. Woke means you're a loser. Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit.
Can anybody hate this man more than I do? I'm not sure if you could hate him as much as I do, but just the fact that The arrogance, of course. I mean, I guess if you're the president, there has to be some form of arrogance going on, right? This man got to be arrogant. But the other thing is to take something that we use to say, listen, let's stay aware to what's going on out there. Let's stay aware of the systematic racism, and let's stay aware of police brutality, and let's stay aware of, or stay woke of, all of these atrocities that happen to Black people every single day, every single moment in this country, that we're just we're sounding the alarm. We're telling other people to stay woke. We're just saying, hey, be aware, stay woke. It's been around a long time ago. It's been around for a long time. For him to take that, hijack it, bastardize it, and make it into a curse word really pisses me the fuck off. It really does. So I want to take this word back, and I want us to reclaim it. And I came up with an acronym for woke, okay? Because I believe that we need to take back what's ours. And let me tell you what the acronym is. It's WOKE. And you know, listen, I love acronyms. If you know anything about me, my books, The Secret to Breaking the Broke Code was an acronym. Like I love acronyms. Jim, the Grow Your Money Club is an acronym. But let me tell you what woke is. And we're going to reclaim this, and we're going to take this back. All right, you ready? Woke. So I want you to stay woke. I want you to be woke. I want you to be wealthy, outstanding, knowledgeable, and empowered. What? So I want you to put that in the comments. I want you to put that. I'm woke. I'm wealthy. I'm outstanding. I'm knowledgeable, and I'm empowered. That's what woke is. Fuck what them people saying. We woke. We are wealthy Black people. We are outstanding. We are knowledgeable, and we are empowered. I want you to put that in the comments right now. I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm up there for a minute. We're wealthy. We are outstanding. We are an outstanding people. We're knowledgeable, and we are empowered. Okay. Somebody put that in the comments for me. I want to see it. We are wealthy. We are outstanding. We are knowledgeable, and we are empowered. Don't let what them motherfuckers have to say about us and our culture and the things that we do to empower ourselves. Don't let them bastardize and hijack our shit. Do not. I am wealthy. This is your affirmation. Okay? I am wealthy. I am outstanding. I am knowledgeable, and I am empowered. This is your affirmation. And I want you to say this every day, every single day for the next 21 days. And why do I say 21 days? Because in 21 days, you create a habit. If I say this about myself, I am wealthy. And when I talk about wealthy, I'm not just talking about wealthy in money right now. I'm talking about wealthy in knowledge. I'm talking about wealthy in my astuteness, in the way I move, in my excellence. I'm wealthy. I am outstanding. I am knowledgeable, and I am empowered. Yes, that is your affirmation. This is who you are. Don't let them motherfuckers take it and say that woke is bullshit. Woke is whack. Don't let them take that. Don't let them say that woke is for the LGBT. Woke is for us. We are wealthy. We are outstanding. We are empowered, and we're knowledgeable. Or we're empowered. We're knowledgeable, and we're empowered. So let me go through here, okay? Because these are there are 5 or 4 pillars of woke, and I'm going somewhere with this, okay? So the W in woke is we are building generational wealth through financial literacy. Are we? Yes. The reason why you're here, the reason why you're listening is because you want to learn something. You want to increase your financial IQ. You want to learn about investing and ownership. You want to practice collective economics. That is a pillar to wealth, to woke. Okay. So as a woke person, you are wealthy. How are you wealthy? Because I'm building generational wealth. Somebody put that in the comments. I am building generational wealth. Give me a star. Give me a heart. Share this. But I'm building generational wealth through financial literacy. I'm investing in ownership and practicing collective economics. You know how important that is to us. That's what we need to be doing as Black people. We need to be building generational wealth through financial literacy. We need to be investing. We need to have ownership in multiple things. We need to diversify our portfolio. And most of all, we need to practice collective economics. We need to start working together with each other, because if we don't work with each other, nobody is going to work with us. Okay? So we got to be the first people to work with one another. The O is outstanding, is excellence, because we are a resilient people and we continue to live our lives in excellence, both personally and professionally. That's what woke is, y'all. We are a resilient people. You see everything that we've gone through in the history of this country. We are a resilient people. And not only, we are not ratchet, we're not animals, we're not any of the things that they called us or they say about us. We are all of the things. We are outstanding. And we continue to live our lives both professionally and personally in excellence. You hear me? The K in the woke is knowledgeable. This is huge because we share wisdom. We share history and financial strategies to break cycles of poverty, and we are building our communities. Because when we have it, we need to be able to share it with other people. It's not just about us, it's about each one teach one. How do we go from here? How do we move our community forward? How do we build? How do we create really real legacies? And how do we create real change? By not only getting the knowledge, but sharing the knowledge and the wisdom. It's important. There's no way, when I look at, like, even in my family, like my grandparents, my grandmother, like, they didn't like to talk about their history because it was so painful. I would ask, and the cool thing is, they would tell some things, but they didn't like to share their history. Well, we're going to share, we're learning our history and we're sharing our history, because the only way that we're going to be able to move forward in the future is if we really understand what's happened in the past. We got to be able to stand on the past so that we can move forward in the future. Okay. So we got to have that knowledge. And then the empowered. We're not only empowered ourselves, but we are lifting our community through mentorship, right? Because we're giving back, advocacy, and collective growth. So we are not only empowering ourselves, but we're empowering others. That's what wealth is about. Wealth is not just about money. Wealth is a holistic experience, right? This is what I teach the ladies in the Net 7 Collective. I can show you how to get the money, but all those other things have to line up under it. You could be the richest motherfucker in the world, but if you don't have peace here, if you're not helping others, if you're not giving back, if it's not bigger than you, then what are you really doing it for? Then there's no peace in just attainment. The peace is in what you do to give it. That's why I come on here every single morning to be able to try to give you something different, whether it's entertaining, whether it's whatever it is, something that I could relate to with you and give you, but not for you to just keep it. That's why I always say, I'm not telling you to share this because I want to get a bunch of views, although that is cool. Nothing wrong with getting a bunch of views, right? But I want you to share this information so other people could have it. Just as quickly as we share all this other bullshit that we see, because we share bullshit and I'm the first one to laugh at some bullshit, right? I'm the first one. I love bullshit. I love funny stuff. I love all of that stuff. But are we sharing the stuff that's going to move us forward as a people, of us individually, of the things that are going to allow us to grow? Are we sharing that? Okay. So we got to stay woke. We got to stay wealthy, outstanding, knowledgeable, and empowered. Because all of these things are your birthright, Black people. All of these things are for you, Black people. All of these things are in you, Black people. You are wealthy. You are outstanding. You are knowledgeable, and you are empowered. And if ain't nobody told you that in your life, I'm telling you that today. Trust me. And if you believe it, if you believe you're those things, everybody else is going to believe you're those things. That's the power of manifestation. If you believe you are all of those things, if I believe that I ain't shit, I'm just, I'm ratchet and I'm whatever, everybody is going to believe that I ain't shit and I'm ratchet. But if I walked around and I say I'm wealthy, I am outstanding, I'm knowledgeable, and I'm empowered, guess what? Everybody around me gonna believe it too, because I believe it. So not only do I want you to adopt it, I want you to say it, I want you to speak it, I want this to be your affirmations, and then I want you to embody it. I want it to be every part of who you are. Because that's the thing that's going to make the change in the movement of our people. Woke needs to be a movement, not a moment that these motherfuckers use to hijack our shit. Not this moment. We're going to take this moment and we're going to make it into a movement that empowers us and that moves us forward. Let's take our shit back. Let's take our stuff back and stop allowing these motherfuckers to bastardize our movement. Okay? So let me see. Oh, all right. So listen, I want to just tell you really quick. I have the Net 7 Collective, and the Net 7 Collective. Let me just show you really quick what I do with Black women, and the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I know there are so many people that need a little bit more than just listening to me every morning at 8:00 a.m.
3 or 4 years. I've been praying for a business coach. I knew that a coach, I read many times that all the most successful people have a coach. Coaches have coaches.
I've learned how to purchase land. I've learned how to do overages in real estate. And I even learned some different things with credit, that I've gotten my credit cleaned up with my bankruptcy, that I'm almost in my home stretch. Doing everything right now and applying it.
I finished 2 ebooks. If I could do it, anybody can do it. And started a nonprofit.
I've gotten more out of this than I ever anticipated.
Constance has done an amazing job at placing systems to allow us to understand how to prosper in our businesses.
I'm telling you, I would move heaven and earth not to miss one of these sessions.
I was reading you guys' comments as I was listening to that. I'll get to the comments in a minute, but I do want to tell you I do have the Net 7 Collective. Okay, now the Net 7 Collective is a community of Black women from all over the country. If you go to my website constancecarter.com, go to and click on Net 7, you'll kind of see, you'll have an idea of what Net 7 is, who Net 7 is, all the lovely, beautiful women of Net 7 and what we're doing in the world. They're doing some amazing things. A lot of times when these women come to me, they're like, I have an idea, but I don't know what to do. They need the confidence, they need the motivation, they need the tools, they need the exposure. And that's what they get. Not only from me, but they get it from other women. So we have women from all over the country, from all different walks of life. We have attorneys and doctors, and they're probably watching right now. I love these women. I really do. They are the light of my life. Like every Wednesday night we meet, and even my daughter is a part of it. But when we meet, like, we're so filled and we're so full because we're pouring into each other. And one of the things that we just did, is we wrote a book called Unbreakable. So this is what my old book, this is what their book cover looks like, but I wanted to do mine a little bit different. So all the ladies of Net 7, their book cover have them on the front. I went ahead and changed mine because I was like, you know what, I got all these other books with Constance Carter on them. But that's another thing, is as a result of them being a part of the Net 7 Collective, they're all, not all of them, the ones who chose to be authors in this last cohort, they're all authors. They've written a book. And the cool thing is they're having book signings and doing book tours and having book clubs and all of these things. And we just took our stories. I teach them also how to tell their story, to sell their story. I teach them how to tell their stories, to empower themselves and empower others through what they've been through. And that's how the book was birthed in our last cohort. And so now we have a book that was in the top 100 within the first 24 hours, the top 100 on Amazon. So it's doing really well. And if you're interested in not only the Net 7, but interested in buying this book, Unbreakable, it's available on do I have the, not in here. They're available on not only hardcovers, but paperback. But these are the things I'm doing, is I'm introducing these Black women to new concepts and new ideas, and everything that I've been able to do just by virtue of the history that I've been able to make in building the largest Black-owned real estate firm in California, and being a owner and investor of a marijuana dispensary, and owning property, commercial and residential real estate. These are, if you don't know me, these are the things that I've been able to do, but these are the things that I'm also showing Black women how to do. That's my contribution to being woke, is what I do and how I empower other people. That's my life. That's what I love. Now, this doesn't make me rich. Like, the Net 7 Collective is my give back. That's my passion project. Real estate is what pays me, but doing stuff like this, teaching you guys and sharing and growing and learning, I could die today and be happy that I died today because of the things that I'm able to do with what I have, okay? Or the things that I'm able to give to other people and share with other people. And not only that, what they're able to do with that, but them pouring into each other. So if you're interested, go to my website, constancecarter.com, and check it out. And then go to net7bbs.com and schedule an appointment with me. So let's talk about it, because another thing is everybody is not able to be a part of it. I hand select the people who are a part of Net 7 Collective, because synergy is extremely important to me. Okay. So with this, I don't want this conversation about woke to stop here. I want us to create a movement. This is bigger than a moment. This is a movement. Okay. So every Wednesday, I'm going to have a woke tip Wednesday, where I'm just going to be sharing just some tips. So whatever we're talking about on, on that day, I'm going to share with you guys just a tip that I want you to take. And it'll be like a piece of exercise that I want you guys to take and I want you to implement. So an example, I know it's Friday, but since I'm introducing this to you today, because I was so irritated just by hearing this motherfucker always talk about this bullshit about being woke. I was like, we taking our word back. And I'm going to empower my people with this word. Okay. So every Wednesday, I'm going to give you a little woke Wednesday tip, a little woke minute. So welcome to the woke minute. It's your girl, Constance Carter. This is where we will drop quick tips to build wealth, seize opportunity, gain knowledge, and empower your legacy. Opportunities are everywhere, but are you ready? Oh, that was the wrong one. So basically, I'm going to give you a, that was not even the right one. But anyway, so I'm going to give you a tip every Wednesday about what you can do for the next day or for the next week. So every week when you log on, I want you guys to check in with me. All right. So this is going to be part of your lesson, just us as a community of people who listen to us. And I want this to continue to grow. And all the tips that I share with you on Woke Wednesdays, I want you to be able to take it, implement it, share it with other people, and then just invite other people to join us, because this is important for our lives. Okay. So that's the first thing I want to let you know. We're also going to be doing just more outreach regarding what it means to stay wealthy, right? What it means to create opportunities for ourselves and remain outstanding individuals, things that we could do, tips that we could do, how to gain more knowledge. One of the things that's really important as you grow and you develop, and again, I'm glad that you're here, because this right here, just listening, just being engaged in things like this, and I love for you to talk back to me and talk black to me, right? So this is a dialogue and not a monologue. And so I love it when you put comments in there, but just by virtue of you being here, that speaks volumes, because people will rather listen to, entertainment. And I know I'm a little entertaining, but they rather listen to entertainment than to listen to something that's going to edify them in some way. So just by virtue of you being here, you're getting the knowledge. But also, listen, I want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you guys to take a training. I want to encourage you guys to get a mentor. I want to encourage you guys to get a coach. I want to encourage you guys to come to conferences. I'm getting ready to speak at the Millionaire Boot Camp next month in Miami with Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm a faculty member of the Power Networking Conference with the Honorable thought leader, Dr. George Frazier. I speak at places all over the world. Not all over the world. Well, sometimes all over the world. I speak outside of the country sometimes. I'm not like out there, like speaking on the continents and nothing like that, but I do speak all over the place. And so those are the, your Zoom stuff, your YouTube stuff is good, but there's nothing in the world like getting in the room. You got to get in the room, and getting in the room and networking is a huge part of that knowledge base, because you can meet your next joint venture partner. You can meet the next person who's going to be your customer. You just don't know, but you got to get out your house and get in the room. I'm always very intentional every time I go to a conference. Is that this is what I say to myself. I'm going to meet somebody here that's going to change my life in one way or another. It could be the person that's talking on stage. It could be the person that I meet in the bathroom or walking down the hall, or if I'm in the conference, it could be the person that's sitting right next to me. It could be me on the stage and somebody coming to me afterwards and saying something to me. But when I set that intention and I say, when I go to these places and these spaces, that I'm going to meet somebody that's going to change my life in some way, I do. I remember one time I was at, I think the first year I went to the All Black National Convention, and this is my friend. This is my friend Emmerich Peace. He wasn't even somebody I met. Emmerich Peace owns the largest Keller Williams in the country, right? And he's here in the DMV, and he has like 700 agents. And I was purchasing my building at the time in Sacramento, and he was purchasing his building. Now my building was like 8,000 square foot building. It was nice, beautiful. The co-op spot was beautiful. His building was a 40,000 square foot monstrosity, right? So he's purchasing his, I'm purchasing mine. But I was just like, what's one of the ways that maybe I can make some money, or, because I'm trying to expand the business. And he gave me an idea, which I implemented. And so I was like, okay, this was my person that I was meant to be here to meet. That changed my life. He changed my outlook. If I didn't meet with him, if I hadn't talked to him during that time, I wouldn't have implemented this business inside my business. So when I bought this building, I created a co-working space. So not only did I have this business, which was making me money with the business, that I was getting equity and I was getting leverage, but I also had a co-working space, which was also generating revenue. So just by virtue of me being in that room and sitting down and having lunch with the person that I had known for 10 years, he was a friend, but at that moment, he changed my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I invested in the marijuana dispensary, I was at another conference called CEO Space, and I met this guy. I don't even remember his name. I met this brother. We were the only two Black people in the whole conference. And we were just talking about marijuana, and he was saying, I want to get into the marijuana business, because he was saying how Black people didn't have a seat at the table, and how Black people, so many Black people were incarcerated for, all these years just for marijuana. And now all of these white people were making millions of billions of dollars in the same business. And he was like, I just want to have a seat at the table. And I said, you know what? That's a good idea. I want to have a seat at the table. And I set the intention, and I said, I want to get into marijuana. I didn't know how, what capacity, but I set that intention. I made a decision in my mind. I set that intention. And when the opportunity came available for me to invest in a marijuana dispensary, I was able to do it. I was ready to receive it. I was the right person in the right place at the right time. And I had the money, the 6-figure investment to do it. But that's because I was in the room and I was able to meet people and I was able to brain share with people. But that happens at all of the conferences that I go to, is that brain sharing, right? Y'all, I am an introvert. I am not, like, you see me here, and then if you see me in person, you'd be like, oh, she might be stuck up or whatever. I'm not stuck up. I'm just an introvert, right? So I'm not this person when I go outside. I'm not like out like that. Like, I'm not an attention seeker or anything like that. I mean, I love, like, if I'm going to a concert, I love to listen to music. I don't care who's around me. I'll vibe out. But if I'm just at a place, networking, I'm not that chick that just be everywhere. But I do set intentions on trying to meet people and trying to make certain connections. That's important. That's an important piece of your knowledge base. So when you're going to these conferences, and please, please, please get up and go to Power. In fact, All Black National Convention and the Power Networking Conference are both in August in Atlanta in August, both the Power Networking Conference. And when I I'll tell you a story. Me and my girls, when we first started going to the Power Networking Conference, somebody was just talking about that the other day. It was me and my two sisters. We would go to the Power Networking Conference, and we all kind of looked a little bit the same, and we kind of stood out, and everybody knew who we were. Everybody knew who we were, but everybody thought we were rich too. And y'all, we ain't had 2 nickels to rub together at the time. We started going, and we would sit at that bar, y'all, and we would hope somebody would buy us a drink when it was time to network, because we ain't had no money. But by virtue of us going there and being around millionaires and billionaires, really Black millionaires and billionaires show up at this conference, I enhanced my business. I expanded my network. Okay? So these are the things that we're going to talk about. This is why woke is a movement. It ain't none of that bullshit that this motherfucker keep talking about. It is a movement that we are taking back. So we are wealthy. I am wealthy. I am outstanding. I am knowledgeable. I exhibit all of these. I am empowered. I exhibit all of these. This is what I want you to say to yourself out loud every day. So when you get up and you do your affirmations in the morning, and I hope that you do, and if you don't, start doing them tomorrow, or you could even do them today, or you can do them right now, or you can do them when we get off. But I want you to tell yourself every single day, and I want you to speak it out loud, because life and death are in the power of the tongue. There's something about when you say something that comes from here to here to here to the universe, to the earth, to God. There's something about you're speaking life into your life. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. So if you say, I'm wealthy, I am outstanding, I am knowledgeable, I am empowered, guess what you are going to be? You're going to be wealthy, you're going to be outstanding, you're going to be knowledgeable, you're going to be empowered. I want this to be your movement. So every time you come on here, just like you say be one, I want you to say stay woke, because we woke now. We woke. We are woke. Okay? So I'm going to, let me show you really quick, for those of you who just tuned in, I got a little irritated. I got a little irritated just seeing Trump talking about. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. I'm gonna show y'all the video that really inspired me to just talk about this, because it's bullshit, and I love us so much, but I hate when we're bastardized in this way.
Woke is bullshit. I don't know if you've been watching, but we got rid of woke over the last 2 weeks. Woke is gonzo.
So we took over the Kennedy Center. We didn't like what they were showing and various other things. We're going to make sure that it's good, and it's not going to be woke. There's no more woke in this country. This woke has cost us a fortune and cost us our reputation.
I don't like the term woke, because I hear woke. It's like just a term that half the people can't even define it. They don't know what it is. A lot of things going on with our military, with the woke and all this nonsense. They're not learning to fight and protect us from some very bad people. They want to go woke. Woke means you're a loser. Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit.
And that just makes me so freaking mad that that this man will take an African American vernacular and he would turn it into something that's negative, and that they use, to fight against our very causes, the things that we have said to each other, the things that we do, the things that we're bringing awareness to, all of those things. He's taken that and he's bastardized it. And now now they're calling it like everything but what it really was supposed to be. So let me show you guys, for those of you who just tuned in, and I'm actually multitasking because I wanted to show y'all something. But it's also, y'all, woke is also what I used to tell my kids. I used to tell them to stay woke. I'm always teaching them Black history. I'm always teaching them about, awareness, self-awareness, Black awareness, our history. I've always taught them that. And I wanted to show y'all. I can't find it. I'm actually looking. There was this, because I be teaching my kids hella Black history stuff. And my youngest son, he used to freestyle. And let me see if I can find it. No, I can't find it. My youngest son used to freestyle, and he was like freestyling about being woke, and he was like 6 years old or something like that. And I just wanted to show it to you. But that's how I used to be on. I used to be. Okay, it ain't there. I can't find it. I've taught this to my kids. So the same stuff that I'm telling you is my point is I've empowered my kids with the same thing. And whether they adopt it now or not, because they do kind of adopt some of it, when they, how the Bible says, train up your kids in the ways they should go, and when he gets old, he won't depart from it. These are the things that I embody my children with as well. These are the principles that I teach them about being woke and empowered and wealthy. So let me just show you really quick what that acronym means. And then wealthy, outstanding, knowledgeable, and empowered. Okay. So I want to make sure that you are adopting the idea of being woke, outstanding, knowledgeable, and empowered Black people. Because I love y'all, and I really believe that we can make a difference and we can make a change together. This is who we are. And y'all, look. This is what I did. I was so passionate about it. I created t-shirts. I want y'all to represent being woke. I created a t-shirt about being wealthy, outstanding, knowledgeable, and empowered. I want y'all to wear that shit with pride. So you guys could actually pick up the t-shirt. You can go to conversationtees.com. Go to conversationtees.com if you want to get a woke shirt. Let these motherfuckers know that that I'm wealthy, I'm outstanding, I'm knowledgeable, and I'm empowered. You can go there and then just look for the woke shirts. I just like did that this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna create I really want to create a movement. And I said, let me just create some shirts, because I do have, and these are the types of things that I teach the ladies in Net 7 Collective, is how to diversify their portfolio by creating other revenue streams to be able to generate income and revenue on other things. How to take one thing and create something. You see how I did that? This is what I teach the ladies in the Net 7 Collective too. So this goes to so many other things. So if you know a Black woman or you are a Black woman, conversation tees. Yeah, spell right. You can get yourself a woke shirt. Okay. The other thing, yesterday I was talking and I told y'all we need to be minding our Black business and we need to be minding our Black business. I went ahead yesterday and I created a whole little situation from that too. I created coffee mugs, minding my Black business and minding my Black business. How many of y'all want to mind your Black business and mind your Black business? This is what I'm going to be doing for the next 4 years at least and beyond. This for me, all of that, the rhetoric around woke has really, if I wasn't motivated before to make a difference and impact and inspire and empower and all of those things, I'm so motivated now. Even though I'm just a peon in the grand scheme of things, even though I don't have the voice that has millions of people yet, I'm still inspired, me personally, by making just a minuscule of a change. If I can impact you, if I can impact 2 people, then I've done my job. So I created these shirts on conversationtees.com too, because we're going to be business owners. I want to see business ownership in the next 4 years increase by at least 100% or 400%, because we need to be doing things for us. And this is a reason why this podcast is so important for me, because not only am I sharing and imparting all this stuff on you, y'all, but we're also sharing collectively together. You guys get to come on here. You get to put your Black business in the comments. You get to send your Black business to Tiara, and Tiara is going to send out she's compiling this Black business directory for y'all so that we can start doing. this is not lip service by any stretch of the imagination. We are really on the ground working so that we can help you to be empowered, and we can give you the knowledge so that you can increase your IQ, because what they said about our wealth being a 0 in 2053 is a goddamn lie. Somebody repeat after me. What they said about our wealth being a 0 in 2053 is a goddamn lie. It's not going to happen. Hopefully I'm be around. I think I'll be almost 80, maybe be 80, but it's not going to happen if I have anything to do with it. And so this is the reason why this is so important. So number one, we taking our word back. I'm going to be putting out just more stuff just around, well, and not, not things that you could buy, but just things that are, and there's nothing wrong with the things that you can buy, but things that you're empowered by, things that can help you, things that you could share. Let's take our word back and let's stop letting these white people, I don't want to say white people because it's not all white people, because I have really great white friends. I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to be like, I have black friends. No, I'm not her. But those people, those right-wing lunatics, I'll say that. Let's not let them take our words and hijack them and bastardize them and turn them into curse words. This has been in our community for far too long to allow these motherfuckers to take our shit and turn it into something negative. So you guys, I want y'all to stay woke. Let me look at, yes, the protest. So make sure on February 28th, and I think we're going to be talking about that today on Fly Nubian Money, Tierra. Make sure that you guys protest. February 28th is the day of protest, is the blackout. So make sure that you guys, our money is our power. And if you didn't see me yesterday, please go back and watch the video, because the only way we can make change in this country is through our dollars. The marches don't work, the sit-ins don't work, taking money from the motherfuckers work. So make sure that you participate in the blackout on February 28th and beyond. Just stop. I'm not shopping at Target no more. So just don't even shop there no more. But make sure that you make a concerted effort not to shop at those places that say that we don't respect you as business, as consumers. We don't respect you as business owners. We don't respect you. Okay. And also stop letting other people pull their civil rights into our civil rights. That's the reason why our shit gets watered down, because we want to include everybody else. This is not an inclusive thing. I remember I was at a meeting in Stockton, and one of my mentors, she's the coldest. I love her. Trina Turner, First Lady. She said they were having a meeting, I think, at my office. They were having a meeting at my office, some kind of I don't know. I was just there, but I was letting them use my office for some kind of political meeting or something like that. And so it was some kind of, I don't know if it was a Black Lives Matter, but anyway, Trina is so articulate and she's so awesome. But anyway, they were talking about this Black agenda. And somebody came up and said, yeah, because the Filipinos, and she said, no, this is not about the Filipinos. This is the Black agenda. And we have to be so clear, like Trina, when she let that lady say whatever she said, and then as soon as she sat down, she corrected her. This is not about that. This is about this. So we have to stop being so inclusive of letting everybody lump their civil rights into our civil rights. That's how it gets watered down, okay? This is about you, Black people. This ain't about nobody else. So stop inviting everybody to the party, because this ain't about them. We got to be like everybody else. Like when Jewish people, they ain't inviting everybody to their party, okay? Arabs, they not inviting everybody to their party. So we got to stop inviting everybody to our party, and we have to be on code and just be really clear about what our mission is with this movement and then how we're moving forward. Okay. Jahari said my shirts are not on site, but they are on site. They are. You got to search for them. They are. That website is kind of, if you go to conversationtees.com, look under hoodies, you'll see them, but do a search. If you go on conversationtees.com, do a search for Minding My Black Business on there, or do a search for woke. Do a search on there on the site, do a search for woke, and you'll see the t-shirts. They're there. Jahari, look for me real quick. I'm gonna get out of here, but let me look at the comments. I appreciate you guys. You see them, Jahari? She said they are there. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna get out of here, but I just want to read y'all's comments and address anything if you guys had questions on anything. But listen, we going forward. I'm gonna give y'all. Every Wednesday, I'm gonna give y'all woke tips. So I want y'all to go and implement and activate. Number one, because we gonna be wealthy. outstanding, knowledgeable. Okay, Sophia, she says she see it good. And we're going to be empowered Black people, okay? I'm building financial wealth. I love these affirmations. I love the affirmations. Let's see. I want to address this, the Bronze King. It's heartbreaking, the selective hatred from a beautiful panel. Nothing is worse than the Democrats who are enforcing child mutilation, illegal aliens, and war. Your discussion is Trump's war on woke. That is not what I'm talking about. And obviously you did not listen, because y'all be so worried about everything else than what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is the reason why we can't even have a conversation. This is the reason why we can't have, especially like even when we be on Fly Nubian Money, and we're talking about a Black agenda, or we're talking about our rights. Y'all want to say, well, do you believe a man is a woman and a woman is a woman? That has nothing to do with what the fuck I'm talking about. I am not talking about no trans shit. I'm not talking about no genital mutilation. I'm not talking about none of that stuff. I'm talking about Black shit. Stop throwing that shit in what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. And that's not woke. That is not woke. That's not what we ever were. Like I said, y'all stop inviting everybody to the party and we won't have to deal with that bullshit. But that's not that. Don't adopt that. That's what they're saying it is. That's never been about what this has been about. Ever. You just pissed me off. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here because now I'm irritated. Okay. The Bronze. Okay, I thought you were saying, okay, he said relax. That's what Trump means by, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm going to go ahead and put that up there. My bad. I thought you were adopting what he was saying. Okay, my bad. Okay, Bronze King, my apologies. I didn't mean that to you. I got a little beside myself because that's the kind of shit that happens. It's like, y'all are so like to the left of the point. Let's talk about Black empowerment. I don't give a fuck what they talking about all that other shit. We ain't inviting nobody to the party no more, Black people. This is about us, okay? It's about us. Whew, Lord, peace. Yes, peace. Peace, Kason. Peace. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share this Black History moment with y'all, and then I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to go relax. And then Tiara said that she needs me on Fly Nubian Money, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. I love y'all for real in real life. Let's look at this is a great. I want to get your opinion on this real quick afterwards.
Let me tell you this story that's got all the makings of a Hollywood movie. It has romance, deception, heartbreak, and resilience. But this story ain't fiction. This is Black history. Picture this. It's the late 1800s, and a powerful white man named Clarence King, one of the greatest geologists of his time, is living a double life. Why? Because he was madly in love with Ada Copeland, a beautiful, strong Black woman formerly enslaved. In 1888, Clarence started to lead two secret lives, one on each side of the Brooklyn Bridge. In Manhattan, he was this blue-eyed, blonde-haired, toast of the town geologist, a best-selling author, an art collector. But in Brooklyn, he called himself James Todd, a Black Pullman porter and a traveling steelworker. He did it for the love of his wife, a former slave from Georgia, 20 years his junior. She had no idea of his true identity until he sent her a letter from his deathbed confessing it all. Ada King would outlive her husband by 60 years. Clarence King was born January 6, 1842 in Newport, Rhode Island, the son of a wealthy China trader. In 1888, he met and fell in love with Ada Copeland in New York City. She worked as a nursemaid for a wealthy family in Manhattan. Born a slave in 1864, she'd moved north from her home in Georgia to find work. Clarence King made up an elaborate story for Ada. He was West Indian, he said, and he had to travel a lot as a Pullman porter and a steel worker. They married in the home of a friend. Clarence King bought a house in Brooklyn and hired servants to run it. Eventually, they had 5 children. But here's where the heartbreak comes in. On his deathbed, Clarence confessed the truth, that he was not at all a Black man, but a white man living a double life just because he loved her. He passed away shortly after, leaving Ada to grieve not only the man she loved, but the world she thought she had built together. But Ada, man, sis was strong. She fought for years. She battled in court to secure what he promised her, which was $80,000. She outlived him by decades, living to be 103 years old. This story, man, it's complicated. It's messy, but above all, it's human. And it teaches us something about the power of love and sacrifice and the lengths black people go to defy the system built on division. And you know this had to be love if this rich white man would pass to be a working class black man just to be with this woman. So today, this Valentine's Day, let's remember that black love has always been revolutionary. Black women like Ada have always fought with grace and grit, and even in the face of deception and heartbreak, they rise because that's just what we do. Now, if you've never heard this story, drop a black fist in the comments and pass it along to somebody who needs to know this black history and love on Valentine's Day.
Now, I got the same questions as y'all. I had the same questions because I was like, how? After I found that, because I wanted to do a story like on love because it's Valentine's Day, right? So how? This man did not look anywhere near black. I mean, near black, but I have seen a lot of black men. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Juliana. I have seen a lot of black men back in the day who looked white. Some of them passed for white, or you have some of them that were like double agents that would, pass for white, and then they would go back. Because there was a gentleman, and I'll do a Black History thing on him too. He was part of the NAACP, but he was like a double agent, secret agent. But that man didn't look nowhere near like he had any amount of black in him at all. They were married for 13 years from what I read. And he was wealthy, and he was like famous, and he was a geologist. And then he was going home to her, and then they had four kids. They had 5 kids. 4 ended up living to adulthood. But then I didn't add this in there. Two of the daughters ended up passing for white, and one of the daughters, her husband didn't know that she was black, and she had one child and adopted 2 white kids because she didn't want the black to come out in the thing. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. But anyway, that's interesting. But that's about it. Let's see. Deception in devil suit. He was albino. He wasn't albino. Did you see his picture? He looked like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man, but he was a geologist, a best-selling author, and all that other stuff. So anyway, I will see you guys on Monday. I'm sorry for going. I got a little passionate real quick. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to go off. Y'all blame my head and not my heart. Maybe blame the second cup of coffee I had. But for all of those who said that they bought the shirts, thank you. I love you. I love you too, Eartha. Thank you, Juliana. Sophia said she ordered 3 for her cousins and herself. Yes. Precious Jewel said, I love to go off. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm really mild, but there was something in the inside of me that just that made me go off. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. All right, y'all. I love y'all for real in real life. I'll see you. And if I may end up getting on the Fly Nubian Money podcast in about an hour. So if that's the case, I'll see you again in an hour. Okay. Take care. God